Hey y'all, it's Randy. I have some really exciting news for you. I found this website that has specs for the upcoming OnePlus 6T. I thought I'd do a little run through of the specs and also do a little comparison to the OnePlus 6. So it looks like, keeping with their tradition over the past several models, that the OnePlus 6T is going to be just a slight upgrade of the OnePlus 6. It's enough for me to go ahead and want to buy it, and you'll want to decide if it is for you or not. So this site that I have right here is GizTop. They are one of the sellers, I believe they're in China, of the OnePlus phone. You can still, right now, you can find OnePlus 5Ts, OnePlus 6s in stock on their site. I'll post a link down at the bottom so you can check it out. But anyway, so this this page right here has the upcoming OnePlus 6T on it. And I want to go through some of the specs, and we'll see what's a little different about it and what hasn't changed. So first off, you'll see right here the price, $569. Yeah, that's about a $40 bump from the last one. Several YouTubers have already they've already predicted that, because that's kind of keeping with past tradition at OnePlus, $40-ish going from the one model to the T model, with a little bump in price. So 6.4-inch AMOLED screen. That's actually just a tiny bit. The OnePlus 6 has a 6.28-inch screen. The pixels are a slight bump. The OnePlus 6 has a 2280 by 1080 pixels, and this one has 2340 by 1080 pixels. So that's probably just because of the the larger screen or whatever. So the aspect ratio, the screen ratio is a 91.5%, 19.9 on the OnePlus 6, but you're looking at looks like about a a half an inch, maybe 3/8 of an inch more screen on this one, square inch. I'd say about a quarter square inch actually. You'll see the notch is a little bit different right here. The notch is called the teardrop notch. I like it. Looks great. As far as the processor goes, we've got exactly the same Qualcomm 845 with an Adreno 630. You'll notice rear triple cameras this time. So there's a 20, a 12, and a 3D. There's a 25 megapixel front selfie camera. The OnePlus 6 has two cameras on the back and a 16 megapixel on the front. So looks like a pretty significant camera upgrade on the back. So I'm pretty excited about that. RAM and storage options look about the same. This OnePlus 6T is going to launch with Pi right out of the box. The OnePlus 6 is currently in Open Beta 3 on Android Pie. So that's pretty cool that it's going to launch with Android Pie already. Probably the testers on the OnePlus 6 don't realize, but they're testing for Android Pie on the OnePlus 6T. But I digress. Couple other things. The 6.4-inch water drop display. I'm down here at the bottom. There is confirmation that this phone is going to launch on T-Mobile. I don't know if there's any other carriers around the world or if they'll pick up carriers after the launch, but I have a friend who is a corporate salesperson at T-Mobile, and he has a friend that's an engineer. He's actually seen the OnePlus 6T in the hands of a T-Mobile engineer. It was in a white square case, so you really couldn't tell anything about the phone, but he did verify the on-screen fingerprint, and he verified that they're working, making sure that it works well with the T-Mobile network. That's the other thing. There is an on-screen fingerprint. The 6 has a fingerprint sensor on the back. There is a picture here. And if this is actually the 16, notice there's not a fingerprint sensor on the back. That means the fingerprint sensor will be on the front. I have a Moto Z2, and I will tell you that the fingerprint sensor on the front is actually kind of nice because you can use your thumb to turn on the the screen, but also a lot of times like I'll be in a meeting or something and my phone is just sitting on the table, and having a fingerprint sensor on the front is cool because you can just touch the front and boom, open your phone without having to pick it up. So I'm kind of excited about having the fingerprint sensor on the front. Kind of excited about having it in the screen also. That's going to be pretty cool. Can't wait to get my hands on that and test it out. Couple other things. The battery is probably the other big deal. Whereas, well, it's not a big deal. It's an incremental upgrade. The 6 has a 3300 mAh, but the 6T has 3500. So pretty cool about that. It still says that it has dash charge. This is a web page launching a product for another company. There's been some controversy. It's probably not going to be called dash charge everywhere in the world. In China, obviously they don't care about stuff like that, so it could probably still be called dash charge there. But regardless of what it's called, I got to tell you, the dash charge is one of the greatest features of the OnePlus phones. You don't need wireless charging, and you don't need to be plugging it in all the time. I use my phone like crazy. I run my entire business from my phone, and I start off in the morning. Typically, I'll start off in the morning, I'll take it off the charger. It has a full charge. That will literally last me the majority of the day. And then sometimes later on in the evening, I'll usually do like a 20-minute charge, and I'll take it from like 20% to 80%, which will get me through the rest of the night. So anyway, the dash charge is great. There's no way that they would ever drop that feature on the OnePlus. For me, it's my favorite feature, or one of them. It makes it great. So other things look kind of the same. So main differences: we've got a little bit bigger battery. We have a pretty substantial camera upgrade. We've got a lot smaller notch, and we've also got the on-screen fingerprint scanner. So that, guys, is the OnePlus 6T, which according to this website and everywhere else we see is going to be launching, and it's going to be available on October 16th. And as I find out more information, I'll let y'all know. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to put them below. Also, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you'll get notified when I have videos that I put out. All right, thanks so much for listening. Y'all have a great day.